What is this right here? Frank Luntz. What does Frank Luntz have to say? This clown. Here we go.
We wanted to have you on because you do a lot of focus groups. You really get behind the numbers, the poll numbers, to the sentiments of voters. And it's so interesting. You've been speaking with a number of voters who were Hillary Clinton 2016, Joe Biden 2020, and then went for Trump in 2024. How are these folks seeing the early days of Trump's second term?
Pretty well.
Really?
And they're reacting to it because they love the pace of change. They were very fed up over the last 4 years. They wanted action. They wanted results. They looked at prices. They looked at...
This guy can't be real. Frank Luntz can't be a real person. It's crazy how weird he is. I'm going to pull the video up to show you guys about Frank Luntz.
Affordability, looked at immigration, and they didn't see anything happening. They still don't like what he says.
Oh, fuck
but they
off.
like what he does. And these are Democrats now who felt that they were not securing the border. They were doing nothing to prevent illegal immigration, that nothing was actually happening. They wanted to see a reduction in wasteful Washington spending, and they're seeing that. So what they tell me is, I wish you'd be a little bit less rude. But at the same time, they like what he's doing. They believe he's serious about it. And for the first time, they have confidence in the future, which is why you now see some significant shifts in the polling about the expectations for the direction in the coming years.
It's a big wake-up call for Democrats.
I'm waiting for them to get a message. I'm waiting for them to unify and to understand that to oppose and to be the resistance, which is what some of them use that phrase, that's not what Democrats in grassroots areas want from them. They may not want the approach that Trump is doing, President Trump. By the way, I now know to say President Trump, but they do want action, and they don't see action from the Democrats.
Okay, so if you guys want to know who this weirdo is, this is Frank Luntz right here. He is a psychopath. Right here. This is Frank Luntz. Okay, here we go.
So, Frank, what am I looking at? You seem very presidential today. Where are you?
This is actually my home in California. This is a 78% replica of the Oval Office. And over here, as I turn this around, this is the Lincoln bedroom. So I'm the only person who has an Oval Office that you can actually sleep in, and you don't have to be a presidential intern.
This is not a green screen. Like, if you got out of your chair, and I don't want you to because you have a mic, you can actually walk back there. There's depth.
Yes, I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is a genuine Resolute desk. I'm going to put it there behind me so you can see, including the buck stops here.
Wow.
We've got the humidor from Bill Clinton. Let's see if I can get that in the shot.
So this guy, this guy takes the office of presidency so seriously. It drives him crazy that Donald Trump is in the White House. He views this as like Frank Luntz, the type of guy. You know how you have that crazy psychopathic guy who falls for the chick and the chick don't want anything to do with him? So the dude will rather just kill the chick and say, hey, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's how Frank Luntz is about it. If I can't be the president, nobody can, especially not Donald Trump.
There you go. This is the whole thing. And that is behind me is the painting of George Washington that was in the Richard Nixon White House. This is the red phone. This is the famous phone that was used to contact the Kremlin in the 1970s and 1980s.
Wow. That's something. Wow. That is something.
They don't even know how to respond. They don't know how to respond.
I'm still trying to get my head around the Bill Clinton humidor.
That was a good edit with the creepy music and everything like that. It's fantastic. The music is so good.